is just in behind the front rank. One who's a bit detached at the moment is Mr. Mackay, wearing the cheek pieces. Forever Presenting is taking a fairly keen hold, unbeaten in 2 previous point-to-points this one. Or Jack Teal, who works in a professional yard and has shown plenty of promise as a novice already. But it was Bench Warrant who hit that one quite hard, just about the leader there, but joined by KJD, who's come through to dispute the lead with Bench Warrant and Say No racing on the outside of them, and then comes Meet the Critics.
Right spot.
Emergency cover is chasing the front rank as they move on towards the third. Mr. Mackay is quite a long way behind already, and these 2 leaders are going off pretty quickly here as they land over the third fence. Chip and Pin racing on the inside is improving, has now gone up just about into third place. Say No leads KJD and Chip and Pin, and after these in 4th place is Meet the Critics. Bench Warrant is another 4 lengths away. A little bit slowly there, then Forever Presenting. Emergency Cover is following, and Mr. Mackay would be 20 lengths behind the leader. KJD, who is still a maiden, jumped that one very fluently in front on Say No as they turn towards the open ditch.
Keep that pace up for another circuit.
Say No takes advantage of a couple of lengths over KJD as they run to the ditch, and then Chip and Pin, who's in 3rd. Meet the Critics on the outside of that one is 4th. Bench Warrant is another 15 lengths behind, and Say No makes a mistake there. The rider lands in a heap. Also going over, we've got Forever Presenting and Emergency Cover and Mr. Mackay. So the one after the open ditch sees Say No and KJD, Chip and Pin Meet the Critics, and then a big gap back to the next 3, still headed by Bench Warrant. Under Tom Chatfield Roberts, who rode a winner last week at North Carlton, rode in really good style as well. That one we very nearly lose Emergency Cover. Rider's wriggled back into the saddle. This one who's been round the national course in the Fox Hunters in the previous ownership. Emergency Cover. Not going the pace of the leaders here though, as Say No takes the next in front. KJD again impresses with jumping. Laura Mason's in 3rd place at the moment on Chip and Pin, about 6 lengths away, and they've opened up quite a gap. Meet the Critics is stopping very rapidly now, it's still in 4th. Bench Warrant is 20 or 25 lengths from the leader. That one is followed into the straight by Forever Presenting, and then Emergency Cover and Mr. Mackay. So they've completed 1 circuit now, and Say No jumps the next fence in front of KJD in 2nd place, and then in 3rd is Chip and Pin still. Much more patiently ridden after Meet the Critics are both Bench Warrant and Forever Presenting, 2 who've got pretty solid point-to-point form as they jump the next, and another mistake there from Say No on the outside. Hit that one rather hard and has lost quite a bit of ground by racing wide all the way round. On a couple of point-to-points of New Zealand back. Resuming after a long absence now. They're still showing plenty of nerve out in front, leading from KJD as they jump them next, and Pins over in 3rd. Meet the Critics, Bench Warrant, Forever Presenting, an Emergency Cover all together, and Mr. Mackay's never been at the races, but he's jumped that one safely in last place. So they head round the turn towards the 2 which come fairly close together, and Bench Warrant is now trying to close the gap without being asked to do so. He's doing it fairly easily at the moment in 4th place. As they land over that one, it was still Say No from KJD, given Tom Broughton a great first ride. And then in 3rd is Chip and Pin, Bench Warrant getting closer to that one. Forever Presenting is another 7 lengths away, followed by Meet the Critics, and Emergency Cover is back in 7th place, and then Mr. Mackay, as Say No, is still out in front, giving a bold display here. The KJD looks like shortly surrendering second place, probably to Bench Warrant, who goes up on the outside. Say No, rather slow there. Bench Warrant's into third, Chip and Pin's fourth, and then Forever Presenting, and then the other three are now tailed off. Say No from Bench Warrant as they come down towards the last one in the back straight. KJD and Chip and Pin still hanging on in there, and then a distance behind comes Forever Presenting. So jumping the last in the back straight, and Say No took that one well, but Bench Warrant is very much in pursuit now. KJD is back in third place, Chip and Pin is in fourth, and the other four are all still going, and these fences jumping magnificently at the moment for these novice riders. As Say No, Bench Warrant, Tom Chatfield Roberts is having to push this one now, and Say No is still finding a bit out in front, leading by a length and a half. Chip and Pin is only 5 lengths away in third place. KJD beginning to tire in fourth, and then the others are still going, headed by Forever Presenting. But all eight have jumped that one into the straight and on towards the second from home, and it's Say No with Chip and Pin trying to challenge, and Bench Warrant as well. Bench Warrant with the red cap, Chip and Pin in third place. Say No is still the leader there as they took the second from home from Bench Warrant as they head on down towards the last, and then Chip and Pin, and they're well clear of KJD, who's followed by Forever Presenting an emergency cover. And one who has pulled up is Meet the Critics at the second from home. But they're at the last now, and it's Say No who's over it safely there. And what a game performance this is by Say No for the Hendersons, from Bench Warrant in second place at the moment. And Chip and Pin is next. And then looking back, emergency.